not as an official representative of my local. As many of you may know, we're involved in very, very difficult and protracted contract negotiations. But that does not silence my voice. And I want everybody here to know today, an injury to one is an injury to all. Tear down the Israeli apartheid wall. Let me first of all say that I'm proud of the history of my local, because I think that we have been a sterling example for the entire working class. This is not merely a protest today. We've had protest marches all over the country. This is about resistance. People who are occupied, resistance is justified. That's one of the most important slogans that I've heard here today. What you need to understand, I'm a longshoreman. I make my living right here. But what you have done is have the Zim vessel reluctant to come in because you're here. What you're doing today is going to be heard around the world. Yeah. I know a little bit about that because I know the importance of what the actions taken by my union in the 1980s to refuse to unload cargo for South Africa for 11 days. Yeah. And what that meant to the people of South Africa. Many of you here have white skin privilege, and I'm glad that you're here. But for me, an African American, I just want to say that I have a personal connection with what's going on with the people in Gaza. Because for me, growing up in America, the police has always been an occupying force. When we see today, in the 21st century, a young black man, a youth, shot down in broad daylight like a dog and left on the street for 4 hours. What does that tell us? That tells us that we here in Ferguson, in San Francisco, and other parts of the country have a connection to the people in Gaza. People in Gaza are sending us text messages to the people in Ferguson saying, this is how you deal with tear gas. We're communicating. The people in Ferguson are now relating directly with the people in Gaza. The spirit of the people is greater than the man's technology. Isn't it ironic that Zim can enjoy coming to this country to have its goods unloaded? But yet it's been over 4 decades since a ship at Gaza has been allowed to be unloaded. I'm going to wrap it up. But take this message with you today. This action has to be duplicated at other ports around the country for people to understand. Because it is you, the people, that make change, not the leaders. It's us. And in conclusion, an injury to one is an injury to all. Tear down the Israeli wall. Let's say it again.